Observers note that the American tipping landscape is entering a new era of frustration, one where the question, "What the F am I tipping for?" isn't merely a quip but a rallying cry as service charges creep into every corner of daily life. With high-profile promises to let service workers keep 100% of their tips, policy changes are now incentivizing businesses to shift more of their wage structures into tip-based income, effectively restructuring how compensation is delivered. This evolution isn't confined to restaurants alone. Across the board, from coffee shops to newsstands, consumers are now increasingly encountering extra charges that blur the line between voluntary gratuity and mandatory fees, leaving many to wonder about the true nature of these costs. Economic analysts warn that such measures could soon lead to lower baseline wages. By reclassifying regular income as tip proceeds, employers can sidestep higher payroll tax burdens, inadvertently pushing more of the payment responsibility onto the customer. While advocates claim these reforms support blue-collar workers by letting them retain more earnings, critics argue that the reforms mask an underlying shift, a corporate move that ultimately forces diners to shoulder an ever-growing list of incidental charges. Bipartisan support for initiatives like the "No Tax on Tips" Act only deepens the irony. What was pitched as a win for service workers might ironically pave the way for a tipping system that further compresses wage stability and complicates the consumer's final bill. Projected impacts suggest that such policies could end up costing taxpayers billions while simultaneously encouraging a wage model steeped in variable, tip-dependent pay, transforming how service-based industries operate and how consumers budget their daily expenses. In the end, the emerging trend in U.S. service charges is less about rewarding quality service and more about a sweeping restructuring of labor compensation that leaves many consumers exclaiming, "What the F am I tipping for?" as they confront an ever more perplexing, fee-laden checkout.